Good evening. This is a review for Yankee Candle's Buttercream in tart form, and I have one melting right now. Let me show you the wrapper I've got for this tart. And if you notice, it is a Yankee Candle tart, and it's the Yankee Candle or Yankee Tarts Wax Potpourri, and this is a really old label, and I am just cracking up that I came across these and I thought, oh my goodness, this is not going to smell at all when I melt this, and I can't believe I even gave it a shot. I thought for sure that this would have fallen into the category of a tart that lost all its fragrance, and I just couldn't wait to do a review on this. In fact, this is my second tart I've burned in a couple days here, or melted rather, and I couldn't believe it. I melted the second one thinking maybe this one won't smell, and I'm just so happy to report, and I've got to be fair because I think I've mentioned before that these tarts, if these are stored for too long, can mix up the scents and also can lose their fragrance, and I have found that to be true to some degree. But my goodness, you guys, if you know Yankee Candle at all, you know that this is a very, very old label. I'm trying to remember what I've heard people call it. I wonder if it's the gold band, and this is the tart version of that, the gold band around, you know, the middle, or around the word buttercream there. If it was a jar, it would be around the outside, and well, I can't remember exactly where the gold band is on the jar without having it in front of me at the moment. I don't have a lot of the old jars anymore. But I guess, you know, this could be a testament to the Yankee Candle that I fell in love with a long time ago. And what I mean is the fragrances are just amazing. They have a throw even many, many years down the road. And so I don't know if it's just the fragrance oils, if there's like a carrier oil in these tarts. I don't know all of the dynamics, but I just had to share this. And real quick, let's just look at the label, or the label here. It's almost like overwhelming various forms of buttercream frosting on various treats and desserts. And it seems like a very straightforward scent. Let me tell you kind of like my view on this scent in the past. Like, say I'm in the store and I'm deciding between votives, tarts, and or jars, you know, if there's a sale, and I'm trying to decide, what should I get? Of course I'm gonna, you know, like this scent, but to be completely honest, it's almost, I mean, I guess it could fall into the category of like a vanilla, just a simple like French vanilla, just something very basic. But again, I wanted to talk about that because it kind of goes to show that it's not always good to jump to conclusions or make assumptions. And let me, before I go into much to that, let me give you the description that Yankee Candle gives for buttercream. And this is for the tart. Fresh churned butter, creamed with confectioner's sugar and vanilla bean. And that sounds amazing. Basically just the pure ingredients that would go into a buttercream. So powdered sugar, vanilla bean, and butter. Very simple, and it's what makes buttercream frosting and buttercream just so amazing. Then I've got the notes here as well, and this is where I was super curious, and it kind of explained what I thought was a very simple scent, and explained how it actually is a little bit more complex than you might think at first glance. The top notes for buttercream are butter and coconut cream. The mid notes, rum, caramel, vanilla cake. The base notes, raw sugar and malt. And oh my goodness, I mean, this just, you know, now that I'm burning it, melting it rather, and smelling it in a master bedroom and in another bedroom, And after many, many years, I literally don't know how many years it has been, because I think I got these on a great sale somewhere a long time ago, maybe like a Hallmark Gold Crown store, and they would like go down to almost like 95% off, anywhere between half off, 75 off to like 90% off. I'm serious, you guys, and I just snatched these up, especially for an older label like this. I'm not going to pay a lot, but then to find out, and I hate to admit this, I think I had stored these away and then came across them even years after that. So you can understand why I expect there to be no scent. So I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that I can smell this. It's a total win for Yankee Candle. And if this doesn't happen too often with other people, I'd be so curious if you're listening to this and if you've experienced something similar or something opposite. I guess I would just have to say that whatever they were doing way back then is totally working, was totally working. And thank you for that. And it was great to experience this fragrance. And it's not overwhelming. And as far as those notes, the coconut cream I thought was very interesting. It's kind of like the way to create a very simple, yet with some complex components in it, kind of fragrance, by adding in perhaps small amounts that are more like an underlying element or an underlying scent, not the focal scent. But the coconut cream is a main supporter there. I can kind of see how that would come through. The rum, caramel, and vanilla cake. Oh my gosh, I think that that is kind of coming through a little bit, but again, not so much in a way that it stands out, each one of those on their own. They do not each stand out on their own. They kind of come together to blend in a way to create this amazing scent. And then the raw sugar and malt. And then just honestly, every single note I read was kind of like, oh, okay, like an aha, ah, gotcha, you know, that kind of thing as I'm smelling this. So the creators of the scent, maybe you've never given it much thought before, but this fragrance right here, the Buttercream, I would say give it a chance. It's not just the butter and the sugar and the vanilla. It's not. It's more complex. And researching this, learning about it, melting a couple has given me a newfound love for this fragrance. And I look forward to picking it up in the future. So all that to say, I definitely recommend it. And I think I for sure burned this in one of those jars where it has the 3 levels of different fragrances. I think it was a Valentine's Day candle. And I have done a review on that in the past. But it's been a long time since I've burned a buttercream candle or melted a tart. I don't know why I overlook it. And sometimes I'll go and grab the strawberry buttercream. The first time I smelled that one, which is a much newer fragrance than this one. This one goes just so far back. But the strawberry buttercream knocks me out. I absolutely love that. So I think I assumed that that's more complex than this one. But oh no, it's not. It's just its own thing of beauty, this one is. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I hope that it might mean something. Oh, well, let me go ahead and show you too this pool of wax. This little warmer is kind of one of my new favorite ones. But look how full. I don't dare bump this little table, this little end table. I don't know if you can appreciate and see how full that is. I meant to crack this tart in half because this is a smaller warmer and it heats up quickly and it melts the wax pool, which I love that. But this is almost full to overflowing, but it fits it almost just perfect. So maybe that's a win-win too. Honestly, I think I was running through a dollar store on my trip and I saw this and I snatched it up and I thought I would just try it out. Super simple, super, it works. It's super convenient, and it holds a whole tart. Can you kind of see? It's almost like a creamy yellow liquid there. So it's smelling wonderful. Thankful to come across these, and thankful that I gave them a chance because I thought these would be complete duds. So thank you again for watching. Thanks, oops, thanks for bearing with my rambling there. I just was excited to share that the old Yankee tarts were absolutely performing. Maybe not at 100%, but enough that I could smell the throw. And isn't that what a lot of us go for, especially when we're burning or melting the tarts and the wax melts. Oh, there's Molly. She found out I was doing a video. Okay, you guys, have a great evening. Take care, and thanks for coming back. I'll have lots more to share. All right, bye-bye. And Molly says good night. All right, bye.